Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah.
I
So
knew it was
at least something
nonsense.
good came out of that. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
when your wife came along and she had enough of it, and she's like, yeah. Then you were like, yeah, let's go. Like you didn't even need to
yeah,
be asked twice, right?
yep.
Yeah.
There was during it was during COVID, for the first 3 months of COVID. So that was like March, April, May, when COVID was first announced in 2020. And then the Jehovah's Witnesses said nothing about COVID. They've always been anti-vaccinations in the past. They said the vaccinations were from the devil. And then suddenly they were like, you need to get vaccinated. Pride comes before the fall. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? They're not going to say stuff like this about the vaccination unless they're benefiting from it.
Right.
And sure enough, the federal government was giving out $121 million, in grants to people that pushed the COVID vaccine. And that was the line for me. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, man, and also too during the research I did, like I said, the follow up episode where I clapped back at all the JWs that were throwing rocks at me.
Yeah.
Your wife had told me that at the highest levels of the Jehovah's Witness, they run massive. This wasn't uncommon, or this is not uncommon in the organization is what I'll call it. Is what I'll try to remain as respectful as possible,
Right.
because there are people that are in there that I feel that are probably ignorant or innocent of the fact that they believe what they're doing on that. But anyway,
Yeah.
so that takes us back onto the topic, Freemasonry in the
Yep.
in the organizations. You want to dive into that a little bit there, Nathan? What turned you on to that, by the way?
Honestly, I really don't remember what it was that sparked it. I just remember because I'm watching their stuff all day long. I'm watching their videos. Like, this is like all I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that they kind of looked familiar to me, but in a different way. And it was just the thought was put in my head, like, hey, Freemasons. I'm a full believer in Holy Spirit, talking to you and so
Oh
forth.
yeah.
And so I was just like, Freemasons. And then I typed it into Google, and a couple of videos popped up where they were wearing the square and compass rings, um, the black ones with the square and compass on it. That was gold. And I was like, wow, the Holy Spirit is really something, because I really, it just came out of nowhere. And then that door just, it was like double doors, like it just opened up all this stuff that I figured out, and it was amazing.
Yeah. So everybody watching this show, I'm gonna put his plug your YouTube channel real quick there, Nathan. It's a pretty good channel.
Okay, so my YouTube and my TikTok, I have more content on my TikTok, but it's the helpful XJW, EXJW, the helpful XJW.
I'm gonna put that link in the description in the bio, and I'll tag him in all the videos that we put up there. He sent over a video before we started recording, and I can actually see exactly what you're talking about. It's on his
Oh.
it's on his YouTube channel. It's about 3 minutes long.
Well, I haven't posted it yet
Oh,
because
sorry. Oh man.
yeah, that was a private link that I sent you. When I release this video, it's going to be a bombshell, and it's going to explain everything for Jehovah's Witnesses,
Yeah.
even for myself. Why we grew up in violent and sexual violent households and sexual violent households. Why Jehovah's Witnesses suffer from anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, you name it. Every kind of mental problem you can imagine, this explains it.
Yeah. I almost ruined Christmas there, Nathan. Sorry about that, everybody. It was a private link. I got the VIP pass. But I'm not gonna steal that thunder on it. But I tell you what, like, I was like, yeah, I can see it. I know, like I said, I'll go to his channel when he drops it and come out there and take a look at it, and he'll get down there. But I could tell that, yeah, that you're onto something when you're driving down that path as well.
So that's I just pulled 3 minutes out of a 20-minute video that I had made,
Mm-hmm.
and again, this is not my doing. This is all Holy Spirit. I had no clue about this type of stuff that you're looking at on that video. I didn't know anything about this, but I noticed that this one guy, Stephen Lett, kept doing, I don't want to give it away. He kept doing a signal over and over. And he was doing this signal. I don't want to give it away yet, but in a certain way. And so I started looking at all the men that are leading this organization. And I was like, because there's only one book in the world that I could find information on about it. This guy was a former Illuminati member. He was called out by Christ. And this is, I don't know him. This is the back of the book, so I'm not plugging it. But he lays it all out on the line and says exactly what they're doing. And it's really effed up. It's really sad what they are doing to their own members.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.